Hey everybody, welcome back to Oddly Satisfying, brought to you by our very oddly satisfying sponsors. We've got my Instagram. As part of the hashtag GetJardon to 1 mil on Insta in 2021, you can be oddly satisfied by these incredibly oddly satisfying photos by just following Jordan Marin on Instagram. Isn't that a really cool, satisfying suggestion? Also, check out the like button down below the video. It's pretty cool, pretty slick. Give it a click. Let's start off with number 19, mind-blowing transitions. That's pretty cool. See, I could never come up with things like this. Is why I could never do TikTok, because never in a million years could I come up with doing something like this. And it's very impressive. And it's a lot of effort for like a 10-second video. And my brain doesn't think this way. I can't operate like this. How do you come up with things that are like clever, but also really short and funny and interesting and exciting? And I'm pretty sure you have to do that entire thing on your phone. And I'm like, really? I have to edit this? I have to edit on this? I have to edit here on the phone? I can't do it. How do you do entire livelihoods of editing on your phone? I can't understand. How to make a perfect frayed knot. I believe I might have seen this before, but it's fine. It's cool. Unless it's different. Maybe this guy just does knots and like that's his thing. Oh, there probably is a channel on YouTube that's all about just tying knots. There has to be. And it's probably like getting millions and billions of views every single video. And it's freaking sweet. This one turns into a ball, right? It's like a ball looking knot. I think so. It's still, it's very slick. It's really cool. Also, the rope doesn't look frayed at all. Why is it called a frayed knot if the rope isn't frayed? Don't you want it to not be frayed? Frayed rope is not good. That means it might fail. This cabin in the heart of winter and edge of night. Dude, does that have, like, does it get water from a well? Does it get water? Is it part of the grid? Does it have electricity from a grid? Do you have to, like, feed coal into its own thing? Is it part of the grid? Is it not part of the grid? Is there just actually like a big city right behind it, but it's really foggy, so you can't see the civilization and it looks really isolated? There's something that just in the back of my mind, I think, wouldn't it be cool to just live super far away from everyone? But then I realized that you probably wouldn't be on the grid. And then if something fails, like you have to know how to maintain it, which I'd be utterly incompetent at doing. Also, I'd have to cook my own food. Triple front flip on skis. God, that kicker is so big. That's so big. Oh man. And then you also have to have the cameraman who's going over the jump as well while filming. Like, dude went off the jump. And that's what I don't understand, is how people are that good to be able to do filming. Like, the person doing the filming also probably can do triple front flips. It'd be so cool to be able to go off kickers that big, but it's just so crazy. Like, you always underestimate how much speed you need. You just need to go straight down the entire hill. You can't. No speed checks, no adjustments, just fast as you possibly can, straight off the jump. And you have to commit to it, because if you don't, it's going to really hurt your knees. My pasta was boiling and didn't spill. Wow, thank you, surface tension. Why did you just... I'm glad that you got a good clip here and that it was oddly satisfying, but there was a great chance this was going to go a different way. And you saw this happening, and you're just like, no, I'm not going to turn the heat down. I'm just going to go and get my phone and film it, because surely it's not going to overflow. That would never happen. The way this spray paint god paints... Oh, okay. It's a spray paint god, and he's painting Dexter. Got it. You know, part of me is kind of sad that I defaulted to Dexter, the serial killer from the live action show, rather than Dexter from Dexter's Lab. Because I feel like, yeah, Dexter from Dexter's Lab makes a lot more sense to be spray painted. But anyway, let's zoom along here, see how Dexter's coming along. Dee Dee, get out of my laboratory. I haven't watched Dexter in ages. Did they ever make new episodes? Or they kind of like completed their run? Now it's just a bit of a classic. That's pretty slick, dude. Just kind of unsatisfied that it ends and you get the replay video right as you get the zoom out. There you go. Now we can actually see it. If he's glowing, that's probably not a good thing for him to be carrying. Omelette du fromage. Pretty cards getting shuffled. It's TikTok. It's just TikTok. It's always TikTok. People doing cool things on freaking. How did he make it go back with like one hand? His TikTok is use your fingers. I want like, does he do this? Does he do other cool things and stuff with it? See, this is perfect, but I would need to be talented at something to do a TikTok like that, you know? That's cool. Dude, I could do a one-handed cut. When I was in like 7th grade in my magic phase, I could cut cards with one hand. Definitely can't do it anymore, but I was very proud of myself for doing that. I was like my big thing. It's like, look guys, I can cut the cards with one hand. Nobody cared. Nobody cared other than me, but I was pretty proud because my hands are very small, and to be able to do it with my very small hands, probably even smaller in 7th grade, I thought it was a big feat. I hear you people like cabinets. I almost read it at first, like I heard you like people cabinets. I was like, what's a people cabinet? That sounds like something a serial killer might have. Like Dexter, the serial killer, not Dexter from Dexter's Lab. This is, yes, very nice and well organized. Did you slant the stuff inside of each of the jars? Because that's even more satisfying to look at than if you just have them level. Because I guess that's some extra effort. Nice rainbow colored cups that like, oh, the red comes from the black. It's got a gradient there even, because usually when you try to incorporate black and white into the rainbow, it's kind of abrupt and off. But here they have the gradient in between it, so it actually ends up working, which is a very clever idea. The icing on this cake. Wait, is it just like it's gonna be a big stack? Just a big chunk of ice cream? Ice cream icing. You can see where my mind is at. I want ice cream. I haven't had ice cream in actually a super long time, bro. Used to get pints of ice cream at the grocery store all the time, and now I don't. Okay, that's pretty cool. Wow, it just goes super evenly. Oh, that's smart. That's so smart. Like gravity do the work for you instead of like getting the thing and trying to spread. It's hard to spread icing, dude. Icing is difficult unless you just are smart and you work smart, not hard, and let gravity do the work for you. Man. That's an efficient shape for a cake if you can just do that rather than having to like spread it on the side. That cheese pour. Honestly, I'm like really hungry now. I'm really hungry. Wait. So do they put the edge of the cheese wheel on the stove and they heat up just that part? And then they... Okay, that's kind of cool. I like it. It's like they put it just on the skillet or the grill or whatever, and then they get just part of the cheese wheel hot, and then they pour off, and then you keep doing it again and again. I like this. I do like this idea. I want to go to a restaurant. I really haven't been to a restaurant in a very long time. I want to do this. I can't do this, though. Hopefully later this year, man. The sound this metal makes just before stopping to spin. I guess we need sound. Wait for it. Oh, I already know where this is going. I already know where it's going. Yeah. It's like the THX intro sound, dude. Oh, I knew where that was going, and I still liked it. Oh, that was great. Cutting the box joints. He's gonna do like a 45-degree angle connecting thing, I assume. Oh, it looks like the thing that you put the quarters in, and then you slide it into the machine, and then it gets jammed, and you're like, what gives? Why isn't it working properly? This isn't supposed to... The laundry machine is supposed to start. Why isn't it working? Did the coins get stuck? Is this thing broken? Yeah, there we go, dude. And not 45 degree, 90 degree, but you get it. It would be like, if you were doing it the other way, it'd be like a 45 degree thing. But hey, looks cool. This painting by my father, Norman Parker, of an armadillo escaping from a compound. It's cool. That reminds me of one of those like impossible shape things where the negative space becomes part of the object, and it's an impossible object, only can be illustrated, and that's cool. Do armadillos get trapped in compounds very often? Are there big armadillo farming compounds? Are armadillos farmed for any reason? I don't think they are, right? They're not used as a fur or a pelt or anything like that. But I guess bravo on the ingenuity to be able to escape the compound. Actually, though, it seems like it's not going well because he's actually merging with the fence, which means it's going to be stuck there rather than being able to go through the opening. So I'm not sure if the escape is working out for it very well. 4-color silkscreen printing. Oh, it's going to be CMYK, right? It's like a printer. You have the 4 ink colors. Well, I mean, I guess if you have, yeah, I guess does black count as one of the colors? You have like 3 colors, then you have black. But yeah, it's going to actually end up being, yeah, there you go. I don't know how do you make it so that only the right amounts of color that you want go through the particular location? I don't know how that works. Are the colors mixing in the brights? Is it a stencil? It only lets a certain amount of the ink through at a particular place? I don't get how it knows where it lets through and where they blend and all that stuff. But I mean, that is kind of how your printer works too. It just, you don't get the overhead look at it. UPS slide delivery. Is he gonna fall? Is he gonna fall? I can't tell if this is gonna go well or not. Oh, he's gonna do like a curling push off the truck. Yeah, here we go. All right, you curl that package into place. See, this is the dedication. This is the dedication that we like to see. All these videos of people throwing their packages. Be more like this guy. He had dedication to that job. You know the amount of people who probably slip on icy inclines, and he was unfazed by it. He did what had to be done, and more people should take a page out of this driver's book. What a legend. U.S. Postal Service floor tiles. Huh. I wonder if that's a thing in a lot of post offices, and I just haven't noticed. I can't say I expected to see an oddly satisfying thing inside of a post office, because I feel like most of the time that I'm in a post office, I'm just met with people who don't seem very happy to talk to me. And I appreciate them doing what they're doing. Like, the Postal Service is very important, but every time I'm just like, I'm sorry to inconvenience you. I'm sorry that I couldn't put this in the box. It needed postage on it. I didn't have enough stamps because it was gonna, like, I didn't want to go through all my stamps. And I figured I'm sorry that I came here and then I had to, I apologize for, I could just go. Slingshot versus tree branches. Is that the real sound? How do you aim like this? Bruh. What? How fast is that going? It doesn't even arc at all. It's just straight on. How is it? How fast is that thing going? Slingshot King. These TikTok people are unbeatable, dude. How do I learn a skill that is so good for TikTok, like exploding tree branches, that I somehow can aim for with this? I guess it helps that it's going so fast it just doesn't even drop at all. The way he draw the lines. No, stop! No, do not do this. We cannot have the music like this. Sam's son night. Samson's hair. Dang, he like freehands that? No rulers, no nothing. How do you freehand a straight line like that? That's so much pressure. That's pretty cool. A nice free advertisement for Samson's hair care or haircuts. Didn't even use a ruler. Man, oh man. It's like that video of the professor who like draws a perfect circle on the board with some crazy elbow flick. I mean, I guess if you're drawing circles for a really long time, you probably get good. I guess if you just like, use the edge of the thing to like keep your paintbrush in the same spot, I guess you get good at it over time. Still very nice. And the top for the last month. The dog I'm dog sitting looks exactly like her food. Oh, okay. That title had me confused for a second, but I see what you're talking about now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, it does. Same breed of dog, same pose. I was like, how does a dog look like it's food? What kind of small little chunky thing is it? It's really not what I was picturing. But anyway, this is probably better than what I was picturing. Because I think I was going to be very sad for the dog. And I was going to be like, that's not oddly satisfying. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That is a lot of pet. That is a gigantic bag of pet food. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, I wouldn't even be able to bring that down the stairs. You exercise with that pet food right there, dude. Who needs a home gym when you have to feed your dog? Incredible. That's it for the last month of Oddly Satisfying. Make sure to like if you liked. It is one of our sponsors, but also hashtag get jarred onto 1 mil on Insta in 2021. Check it out, link in the description, or just go there. And Instagram, give it a follow. It's great times. Thanks for watching, and sub to the channel, hit the bell. Last Oddly Satisfying video up here, or you can just check the playlist in the description, and latest music upload down below it. I'll see you next time.